synergy, and I think it's really important when we've had these lane swaps, we've had these constant changing for grubs. Support and jungle seems like a really important duo role.
Trying to figure out where Movistar KOI are putting the resources, because Alvaro did kind of sneak in to clear out vision, but doesn't establish any vision for Dragon. You've got Supa opening top.
Jojo, is it a mistake? The soul was unsealed, unfaded, and Chaos Storm is now unleashed, and Parus is tanking up. Fate Sealed is great, though! Jojo thought he was in trouble, but the ambulance for the other side now called.
So they hadn't spotted Supa on any wave, so I think BDS thought possible for BDS to really contest that. So Movistar KOI just playing with Elyoya in a perfect position here. So 113 needs to really hit with the ult.
They're setting up. The ult is hit, and Alvaro's squishy enough. There's the Stranglethorns, as you talked about. The ulti dodge, though. Alvaro's not dead yet. BDS want to charge forward as Irrelevant's ult is now popped out. But remember, BDS's comp don't have that much damage. They've used everything, but no mana bar on ice, and Jojo is now full health.
And Ambessa is on the way, so everything used by BDS, and now Movistar KOI want to see if they can fight back.
Jojo gets tagged out. Alvaro thinks about the engage, but he's got nothing up and available. Flip back as Myrwn's ready to come in. There's the ultimate, the Magnet Storm in from the Rell. And remember, BDS, like I said, they haven't scaled yet, Dagda. So their damage kind of falling a bit as KOI now move in, and they're going to take 5 grubs.
I didn't quite see. I need to rewatch. Looks like Parus got interrupted there as he went for the engage, and Alvaro was just about able to skirt away. He was looking for that engage to see if he could pick off the support. But
I'm sure there's got to be some brown in there. That's Dragon.
Okay.
Mountain Dragon.
Okay, yeah.
You looked at me weird. It's Mountain Dragon. I mean, there is Brown's going okay. As Jojo into Nuke, it's starting to get a bit heavy here as Parus is waiting. Jojo wants a ward, finds it, sees everyone in there, still walks forward because his team's on the way, but he went early. BDS just slap him as Myrwn wants a public execution onto Ice. He finds it, really well done. That's a lot of damage and cleans up the kill. That makes it even for KOI as they're going to open up mid with those 5 grubs. Turrets drop like flies.
Yeah, Relevant going to be able to get on out of there, but they're trying to trade it for bot lane turret at the moment. It's just a case of how far Movistar KOI want to go for this.
They're going to make it a dive, but into Ksante. Solar Flare, is it enough? Yes, Stranglethorns make it so. The Chuggle is also good. Elyoya takes the last hit, takes another one, unfortunately, because the plants are in action, but an inner turret mid, broken down. Great siege from KOI.
And this makes it so difficult for BDS to try to defend these outer turrets as well, because
he's still here. Nuke is far away. I
actually like this, though. Like, genuinely, because look at Jojo. He thinks he's completely safe, because all the vision that they've set up on this top side, it doesn't matter.
Is it buffered? Is it buffered? No, it's not. Jojo unseals his soul once again. This long con play, surely it's going to work out. A Nuke flashes to make it so. So Dagda, you're right. You liked it, because in the end, it was well fought.
Well, the thing was...
Number 2 of the Drake. And with Atakan supporting top as well, that's our next look. So it's been a slow burner. But for KOI, it's not like we're talking about outscaling or anything. You know, I know BDS, you're defending it themselves. Myrwn's getting the push down the wave as Nuke versus Jojo. This is happening now. Fate sealed under turret. Is he overcooking it? That's a question. The turret gets him. Nuke gets some movement speed. Thumbs in the air because...
Incredible banana drawn by Jojopyun.
Yeah, that's right. And it's a legendary combo. Only Xiaohu was known for that last year. Well, he wasn't the only one, but you know what I mean. That's a big ulti. Stranglethorn's just sent out. Elyoya, the charge has already come through as well. Inner turret burned. KOI running forward onto 113. Myrwn's here, but he's going to be the target. Magnet Storm, he flashes away from True Shot Barrage, pokes them as Irrelevant. He went in, but now he went out with his flash. So, BDS lose the turret on Nuke. They do some damage, but maybe not enough to start thinking about this objective. As Jojo now foregoing bottom side. He's through mid. He wants a Fate Sealed. Nuke flashes away from double ulti. Jojo still gets some good poke damage off. There's 113 with the permafrost. The setup of the ulti is Parus is the poke out target. He's ignited down, but Jojo flashing forward just out of range. Now he's into Chaos Storm. Now he's blown up. BDS get a pick and they get a reset for Ice, but Myrwn, he's back into the fray and he's pretty tanky. He'll just keep Drake hounding it up. Dracos would be proud as Myrwn continues to rap battle with this Ambessa.
There is so...
It just keeps happening. It just keeps being KOI's game to lose, and it's just so simple, isn't it?
I mean, what do you do? It's like...
Oh, this is a Baron start if I've ever seen one.
That's
Look at the plants. Oh my God, it's Professor Sprout's herbology. Ulti used. The plants are just going to take this before BDS are even aware about the health bar. Yep. Baron down, Alvaro zones, and BDS were here to try and play the rest of the fight. Jojo thinks about an angle yet again, but even though the permafrost was set up with the Glacial Prison, you look at Myrwn, who gets a public execution in the back line. Nuke, dead first, 113. What's his scoreline, I wonder? Because he's going to die yet again. Put the 3 in the middle as KOI run down top. They've got 2 dead on the enemy side for 40 seconds. And this... Ice is trying. He's going to try and wave clear this, but feels like you also need the VIktor. KOI also still have the Arakan buff for another 30, 40 seconds, I'd like to say, as Myrwn jumps forward. Remember, they can die. They can just int this because it won't matter. Alvaro runs in and looking for the stun. He's going to die eventually, but it is a trade because Ice is now dead. Myrwn gets some damage on the back burner as well as BDS managed to defend for now, but Ice is dead. 40 seconds. The timer not there, even if they wanted to think about the Dragon.
They just, yeah, there's nothing you can do in 7 minutes.
True.
Most games have been over 30 minutes, so.
We don't see like the 20-minute games very often. A little bit in the LPL, but again, not watching enough of the LCK, I feel, so not sure if that's the case there. But yeah, it does feel so much longer, doesn't it? More objectives to fight over. You'd think the game would end quicker, but it is snowbally at the very least. Irrelevant just getting poked out. I mean, what do you say at this point? Myrwn just jumped in to 5 people. You know what? Why not? True shot barrage, nuke, lucky to be alive. Irrelevant, the same can be said. It will still be a double inhibitor, even though Myrwn just decided to try and end it himself.
he had an idea.
Yep.
May not have been the best of ideas, but I'm sure there was one behind that. As Movistar KOI, yeah, like you said, it's all 3 inhibs down. They're going to play it nice and slow. 30 seconds until Myrwn can TP back in, and they just overrun them with minions. Ooh.
Flash, Jojo still hit. He might be in trouble here. The Yone surviving for now. Irrelevant gets the flip back, but look at Elyoya's damage. With the poke from Supa in back, it doesn't matter. They can be a man down. They're still so far ahead as Irrelevant is just trying to buy time for the game to go on, but Supa's not going to let him. While that chase comes down, the Stranglethorns gets a knock up. Death Rocket would be good, but Nuke flashed in to get nothing. Jojo takes him out clean with Elyoya's support of the plants.
Supa is just still going. Finally gets the tank, and now Myrwn's finally back up, so they will be able to TP in just shy of 30 minutes. Looks like Movistar KOI have it.
They'll move up alongside KC, alongside Ginex, alongside Fnatic. About day 2, week 2, it looks like our top teams are being cemented. It looks like BDS ain't what they used to be. They'll get sent to the fountain, and now with the Bear Nexus, Movistar KOI, your fans have something to be rewarded for. Their undying loyalty of last year, how close you got. It looks like you're getting close again to the top of the table as you move to 4-1.
4 teams now tied at that 4-1. Movistar KOI managing to get themselves up there as well. This is a banger of an opening to the year. Like, we have so many teams that are performing incredibly well. We have such a hype match for that top spot as well. And it looks like, unfortunately, BDS couldn't quite put themselves in that position. But for Movistar KOI, what a performance.